Please welcome the stars of Supergirl, Melissa Benoist, Calista, and Mehcad.
Girls dressed up as Supergirl for Halloween. So, Melissa, let's start with you. What did you do for Halloween?
I was so boring. I stayed at home, and I was in like a flannel and baggy jeans, and I watched Shaun of the Dead with my friends.
That's fun.
It was so fun.
Yeah. A lot of candy. Melissa, what did you wear for Halloween?
I wore sweatpants. And we watched Anthony Bourdain.
Okay.
Nobody came to our house.
Oh, no.
So we ate all the candy.
Oh. Very good.
I love that.
Okay. Todd, what did you do?
I was lazy. I think y'all...
Were you naked anytime?
Why didn't you just say that in the first place? No, I was naked.
Trying to be subtle.
I was naked, and then I put clothes on, and then I wasn't naked anymore. No, I dressed up like a Native American because it's easy.
Indigenous people?
The indigenous people of the Americas, correct.
Did you trick or treat?
No.
You just did that in your house?
I just ate candy. Yeah. Some parties, it was all right. It's boring.
I think we all get the same thing here.
Basically, yeah.
So, Melissa, speaking of dressing up, your Supergirl costume, okay, gives you confidence to be a hero, okay? Now,
Look at that.
I hear that when you first dressed up in it, you were wearing it rather a lot. You got used to it.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten used to it. I'm in it more than I am in regular clothes, I'd say now. So I didn't have to dress up for Halloween, actually. I just have it in costume most of the time.
You had it. And I heard that you went to a table reading dressed in the Supergirl outfit.
I did. But this is the day.
What was the deal here?
This was the day after our premiere, and it was such a huge success for us that I was shooting a scene as Supergirl right before I went there, and I was like, oh, it's only fitting. Like, I feel like I should go kind of a celebratory thing.
It's hard to take on and off.
It is. It does take a while to take on and off, so maybe it was a time-consuming. You're right.
Now, Calista, this isn't your first time on a hit show. You obviously became a superstar in Ally McBeal. I heard that you almost didn't take the role.
I don't think it was that I almost didn't take it. What happened actually is my agent passed on the audition without really discussing it with me.
Why would you do that?
Well, it was a natural. It was. Oh, I'm in so much trouble.
Are you still with the agent?
Yeah.
But you were doing theater, right? That
I was doing a play. I was doing theater. Yes, and I guess it just didn't really. He didn't really think that I guess, I don't know.
So how did it come across
about this?
But then how did it come across your desk ultimately?
Well, then they kept coming back. So yeah, it was nice. It was lucky.
Meant to be. Don't fight it. It was meant to be. Now, Mehcad, how do I say this? Previous Jimmy Olsens were kind of on the nerdy side.
I'm a nerd.
No, I don't think so, because we've seen your Instagram feed.
Yeah, this is
you know, we see Jimmy Olsen. So,
Stop cheering.
so it's a stretch.
Don't be getting shy all of a
Decaf.
sudden.
Good morning.
So they call you James, not
I needed to.
exactly are you nerdy?
You can't cool shame me. I'm actually a nerd too. Like I read books and work out. You can do both. You can do both. Right.
By the way, that's called every woman's dream. All right, much more with the cast of Supergirl when we come right back.
That was a clip from the new CBS hit Supergirl, and we're back with cast members Melissa Benoist, Calista Flockhart, and Mehcad Brooks.
Yay!
Calista, you play Supergirl's boss, Kat Grant. You do a great job. She's this hard-driving media mogul type that has no idea that her assistant is a superhero. So what did you do? How did you figure out how to play the character, and how would you describe your relationship with Supergirl?
You know, I think I'm actually still trying to figure it out. I think it takes time in television. You know, you get right in there and then you learn as you go. So I'm still trying to figure it out. But for the most part, Kat is really bold. She's aggressive. She's unapologetic, and she just says it like it is. And she's the boss, so she's a little bossy. She's a little bossy, and she doesn't really, you know. She's not that she's not nice. She just tells it like it is.
Yeah.
But
Like a boss.
Like
yeah. That's for you. She's a boss. She's a boss. You're a boss. I'm telling you.
Pissed off over here.
I think our relationship is actually surprisingly quite maternal.
Yes.
And I give her
Really supportive.
Yeah, supportive, and I kind of give her advice in a sort of backhanded kind of way. And
Well, she's how we kind of picture Anna Wintour is in Vogue, at Vogue magazine, kind of like that. She's strong, she's powerful, she means well, but sometimes misunderstood, right? A little bit. Now,
busy.
She's busy. There you go. She's busy. Mehcad,
Yes.
there is an undeniable attraction between your character, not Jimmy Olsen, James Olsen, James, and Supergirl. However, James is good friends with Supergirl's cousin,
Superman. Right.
So is this a relationship that Superman would approve of?
That's a complicated question, and I have a very simple answer. If your best friend is Superman, there's a bro code that you do not cross. Because, I mean, you can't just move from Metropolis to National City and just hit on his cousin, because you can get heat vision that way. Yeah, by both sides. And I don't mean the good kind of heat vision. I mean the kind that puts a hole in your heart.
That would be bad.
I'm still rooting for you, but Melissa, there's a lot of action in Supergirl, and in tonight's episode, you're kicking a lot of ass. So here's my question. Are you a better fighter now than you were when you were first cast?
I hope so. I'm such a pacifist in my personal life that it took me a little while to get used to swinging punches at people, let alone like men that are like 6'3" and huge like this. But yeah, in the pilot I would come home like waddling and have to soak in Epsom salts for hours. But now I don't do that. I don't have to do that as much. I think I'm better.
She's intimidating. When she puts the suit on, we had a couple of scenes where we weren't really getting along in the scene. And I'm like, please don't yell at me. I'm a big dude.
Girl with a backbone.
Sure. Surrounded by bosses.
Well, we can't wait for tonight.
Yeah.
Viewers, #1 new show. Congratulations, you guys. I love it. Melissa Benoist, Calista Flockhart, and Mehcad Brooks, everybody. Supergirl airs tonight at 8 o'clock right here on CBS. Don't go away. When we come back, we've got a giveaway.